Yes, welcome back, everyone, to another case of the Mondays. It is Monday, and my name is Jake, and with us in chat tonight is Katie. I see that we've got a few people that are waiting for us to come on, only to be disappointed to just see me again. First one here was Eric. I believe Jeff Kane was number 2. Yes. Had Curtis showing up. Hope he's still around. Where's Jim? Oh. Right here. Hi, Jim. So it is Monday, the 21st of April, and I hope that I turned the bass down in my voice enough to make it bearable. I noticed on last week's stream, after watching a little bit of the replay, that the bass was almost mufflingly high for my voice. Anyhow, playing around with stuff this Monday. Didn't get a lot of sleep last night. I was in a live stream, but well after that, our darling daughter River decided to stay up till like midnight or 12:30. I don't know. I stopped looking at the clock after a while. It's fun. There's things I wanted to talk about, and I don't know if I kind of didn't feel like talking about them, because it's just kind of the same old stuff. I was thinking about dropping a link, see if people wanted to come in. I might do that. All right. What did we do this week? By the way, this video is sponsored by no one. This week, it was I don't know, kind of a blurry one. We got River's room set up and a crib for her, so I've been working on that more than anything, and trying to do water changes. It's pretty exciting, isn't it? I would be willing to guess it's probably going to be the most exciting live stream that I've ever put out. Yeah. Oh, that's right, Katie. It snowed again. Snowed this morning. And then when I got off of work, it was sunny and warm again. It was snowing all through the night. I woke up and big flakes of snow. Of course, it covered the grass, but all the pavement surfaces, they were just wet. That's fun. Spring in Wisconsin. Gotta love it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Very spunky. I feel very lackluster tonight. What else can we talk about, Katie? You should put it in the chat. Do I talk about fish and aquariums and stuff? Because that's what seems like most people want to do, and there's all sorts of fish behind me, so... To tell the truth, I would like to gut out my entire house and garage and just start over. It's kind of what I feel like right now. It's okay, hon. It's not like another idea for me to talk about, but seems like I'm going to talk about it anyway. It's Monday. It's spring in Wisconsin, and I'm getting spring fever really bad. I want everything cleared out of my house immediately. And then I want to pick and choose what I put back into it, and the rest can go into a giant dumpster. It's kind of what I want to do. Hi, Dee Dee. Hello, Mike. Is Jorge in here too? I don't see him. Unless you're mistaking our logo for his. I don't see it. I don't see it. Of course, I'm in StreamYard, so I probably miss half the stuff that shows up. I'd like to apologize ahead of time. This is going to be an extremely boring stream. There's probably way better things that you can do with your time than be watching it. To tell the truth, I've put no planning into it whatsoever. Other than what's already been done. And I don't feel very entertaining right now. Looking for replacement do-rags. Katie thinks I should drop a link. And try. We'll see what happens. Copy. No, I don't want to share a referral link. Okay. There. I told Katie when I got home, it's like I didn't know how much I felt like doing another one of these without her on here. It's not the same. Good evening. Welcome to the Mondayest Monday show ever. go.
You look lonely. You look lonely, buddy.
I am bored and lonely.
Uh-oh.
Just feel bored lately. I don't know if it's just my not putting any effort into this channel as of late, and you know, Monday, I totally forgot that I even had to live stream until like halfway through the day. I'm like, oh yeah, it's Monday. Didn't even think about it.
I'm over here being an amateur. Got like 6 links open.
Yeah,
Echoing like crazy.
I can't really hear it.
Yeah. I shut it off, I think. If not, I'm sure the crowd will tell us.
We got another attendant that would like to show up, Mr. Mike from M&C Aquatics.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Mike.
Hell. Oh, hell, now it's a party.
Now it's a
It
party.
is.
Yeah. What's up, Cheryl?
I'm feeling a little better.
Oop, that's not me.
Someone's calling.
It's not me. Yep, mine's on silent.
That's Mike's phone. I recognize it.
Yep, it was mine.
Yeah. I recognize it too. When I was there last time, it rang like 6 times.
Yep.
It's like your phone rings more at home than mine does at work.
Yeah, it gets annoying after a while.
Mine rings at work a lot of times, but I just ignore it because I look and see who it is, and it was just like I don't want to talk to that person. Hell,
Yeah, most of them I get is them damn spam callers.
yeah.
Life insurance, car warranty, all that good shit.
Yeah.
We actually kind of have a line of people that are supposed to be answering the phone. And I'm like fourth in line, but I tend to like end up being first or second.
Yeah.
Because nobody wants to pick up the damn phone when it's ringing.
Oh, yeah, they just forward it.
And so then sometimes I just let it ring because it's like they figured I'm gonna answer it, so they don't have to, and I just turn the volume down and let it ring.
My secretary's supposed to answer it every time I go out the door to see where she is. She ain't there.
Oh, look at you, got a secretary.
Well, it doesn't do you much good when your office is empty all day and you ain't there.
That's true.
Yeah. She just takes down notes about who walked in or who called and hands me a stack when I walk by.
So what do you guys do on a Monday other than normal shit?
I would normally just now be getting off of work, but I didn't have to work today. So.
Well, that's nice.
So I ship fish. Yay.
Sweet.
I'd be waking up from a nap.
I didn't even ship half of what I need to either. I'm going to have to do it 2 or 3 more times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're long gonna be too hot to ship, though.
Yeah, I know. You know, a lot of times people say I'm stupid or crazy, which is probably true, but
No.
I'll ship on a Saturday.
Yeah?
As long as there's no holiday like Mother's Day or anything on Sunday. It's the same as shipping on Monday. I can sit here and watch the tracking number. That box is moving all day Sunday. The
Yeah.
trucks are still moving.
Yep.
I dropped one off at noon on a Saturday, and it was in Houston, Texas, at this guy's apartment at like 2:00 Monday afternoon.
I think it's probably easier for that to happen when you ship on a Saturday than a Friday. For some reason, on a Friday, it's like,
Yeah, if you ship on a Friday, you want them to be slow so it gets there Monday. You don't want it to sit in the post office all day Sunday.
right?
Jeff will never be warm enough for you to ship.
It doesn't seem like it. I don't know if Jeff got any snow, but we sure did.
Yeah, he put a picture in Discord this morning of it snowing.
You got the best kind of snow though. It's there in the morning and then it just disappears.
Yeah, I wish it was like that all the time when it snowed, but
That's better than you get off of work and you got to get the snow shovel out and dig the driveway out to get in.
right. Well, I was just thinking yesterday before going in, it was raining. I'm like, and just like that, I was thinking, just like that, spring is here. And it's rain, it's just going to be rain from now on.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's my fault. I shouldn't even had my hopes up.
At least it quit raining here.
Yeah, your roads
So,
were probably flooded. They were almost flooded when I was there.
yeah, a couple of them. At least my big pond's receded back into its banks.
Yeah,
Did you have pretty bad storms last night, Mike?
We had
Or
8.5 inches of rain in the past 4 days.
Man,
and it was already wet.
Yep.
So I don't remember who I was telling. It was like the highway coming into to where you live
Mm-hmm.
is lined by trees, and the water was. I mean, if you got off the road, you were screwed.
Yep.
There was no ditch to take or no shoulder because it was water right up to it. I thought,
Yeah, it's
sorry I
like
didn't
that all
say
the
hi,
time.
Craig.
what's up, Craig?
Craig's in
It's-
the chat. Forgot to say hi.
I
Yeah,
would.
it's like-
I wasn't noticing.
It's like that all the time, Curtis.
Yeah. I would ship on Mondays if I didn't leave the house 7 o'clock and not get back till 6 o'clock. None of the shipping companies work around my hours for some reason.
Yeah, Jeff Kane offered us some of his snow, and I told him, no, that's all right.
It's pretty nice of you.
Isn't it that we've been having,
He's very generous,
70s?
man.
We've been in the 70s.
Yeah, I've already been mowing the grass.
Me too, twice already.
The grass is starting to show up. Starting to get green in some spots.
Now I got to go fix the patches that I patched on my patch on the fence from all of our 80-mile-an-hour winds we had all winter.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was this winter, but we'd have snow, but it was always 40, 50, 60-mile-an-hour wind with it.
Most of the windstorms we've been getting is like that.
Yeah. I could stand in my backyard and you could hear the boards creaking.
I heard a good one the other day, though, at the gas station. They're putting in a big wind
Right.
farm over on the Missouri side. And
Yeah.
one of the guys there at that gas station saying, well, all this wind is because of them wind generators. They don't call them generators for nothing. They're increasing the wind speed. But
Yeah, okay.
did you just say what I think you said?
Since it comes out of the west and they're east of them, I'm not sure how they're generating anything.
Yeah, not only that, but if a wind speed gets up to a certain mile per hour, they shut down.
Yeah.
It's not like a
So-
ceiling fan. It's not blowing air. The air's passing through that thing the opposite way.
Exactly.
Well, you meet
It's
one of
not
them about
picking
once
it
a,
up.
you meet one of them about once a day, or just look at them and say, "Really, really?"
Somebody just needs to slap the out of you.
Yeah.
When you were born, were you dropped
Film
on
it
your
now.
head repeatedly?
Film it in high speed because I watched that shit in slow
Yeah.
motion.
I think they played basketball with his head when he was born.
And put some good music with it too. We want some entertainment. Hey, I did talk to Jimmy the other day though.
Did you?
Yeah.
How's he doing, the old fart?
He's got a new toy, and I don't know if we're gonna be able to break him away from it.
Oh.
What's
Yeah,
that?
he got a 3D printer,
Oh,
Ooh,
no.
really?
so he's gonna be after Jeff and Alex and everybody.
To teach his old ass how to use it.
Teach his old ass how to use it. That's right. It's like, well, Don't look at me.
Me either.
I thought I was doing good connecting my computer here with the printer upstairs.
I have access to one, but that's it.
Jorge, you can't call us a bunch of old geezers because you're not up
Yeah.
here. You need to come up here, and then it would be a whole bunch.
Hey, he comes up here and makes sure his camera's off so he don't melt that freaking camera lens.
Oh man.
Jorge is older than me, so I'm the youngest guy up here.
I don't know if he's older than me. I don't think he is.
No,
I don't think
this
so.
guy's my age.
So that makes me the oldest one. I win.
You win
I win.
the
What do you
oldest
win?
geezer award.
I'm a half a step closer to the grave than everyone else is. That's what I want.
Well, I got 1 foot in the grave and one on a banana peel, so
Not quite that bad.
Running out of bendovers every day. Person is born with only so many bendovers.
people in his fish room. Who'd you pay to go to your fish room?
When did he get a
Sis.
fish room? When did he get a fish room?
No, I know it's all freaking 3D.
Yeah, I thought
AI.
that was all AI, and he was just sitting in front of it. He's just very good with a computer.
AI. Fun stuff. Some of it.
Fish room.
This is what I feel like right now. This is what my internal mind feels like. I've been out here a long time, watching over these fish. I probably should give it a break. Lately.
I was going to say that was Jorge, but that's way too much hair.
Reminds me more of one of the Geico cavemans.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's up, Stan? The troll. There you go. A troll.
Well, that's right. I was told there was a troll in here.
Probably.
Yeah, Jorge said I was the troll of the fish room. And he's right.
Well, see, now you got to make a new sticker that has a troll with fish fins on it swimming through the fish room.
The fish fam troll. Doing water changes, feeding your fish.
White Shrek.
Yeah,
Hey, Shrek.
it's my swamp.
There's a guy I work with, and everybody calls him Shrek. And when you look at his face, you're like, "Yep, yep." He goes
Ooh,
right
girl
along
like
with it.
that.
A girl, oh my! She was a looker then.
Yeah.
I look the other way. Uncle Smiley.
Oh. White Shrek. The great white Shrek. So, yeah. I'm super talkative,
Mm,
full of energy. So
Brandon's
many
a
ideas.
donkey.
I got so many ideas that I'm just burnt out on them because I'm not going to get any of them done. Is that depression kicking in? Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, could be.
I write them all down, and then I just break them down after that. Okay, to move this tank, I have to do this first. You got
Yeah.
steps to it, so like, all right, I got step 1 out of 6 done. That's an accomplishment.
Yeah. I always fail to write
Start.
stuff down like I want to.
I gotta start moving sometimes myself.
I think Stan's got it right here. I think it's maybe lack of sleep.
Could be.
Anytime I get that way, it's like, I don't want to do that.
That happens when you have a little one.
Yep.
Well, she could give me some of her energy and actually go and sleep for me. That'd be nice.
I don't have that problem with the great grandson. So far, he sleeps most of the day and most of the night.
Well, that's it. You know, we had it really good for quite a long time with River and her sleeping, and I kind of figured in the back of my mind eventually that was gonna break, and then
Yep. He usually does.
yeah.
Get their days and nights mixed up.
Oh, and she had a. How could I forget to talk about this? So my oldest child, my daughter Emily, came to visit yesterday. She's living in Eau Claire, which is a city like 2 hours away. I think it's not that far. Anyway, she came up to visit family and stuff, and came here, and River didn't recognize her at all. And if there's like a stranger, and Foxy and Brian can attest to this, if there's a stranger that holds her, she'll get scared and cry. And so I kind of felt bad because Emily was so excited to see her. I'm like, you're so big, and I didn't recognize her. But it was good to see my other daughter again. Been a while. Probably since I think she was here around Thanksgiving time.
Yeah. That's about when I see mine on a holiday.
Yeah.
Or if I go there. I go there because I'm going to do something and I see them. I use Kansas City as my free hotel.
Yeah.
I just stay at my daughter's house because it's free.
Nice.
And I can rate her refrigerator like they always do mine.
Yeah. I don't know how many roommates my daughter has, so it's like I don't think I'd want to stay there. They're like probably 4 or 5 people playing video games and staring at their screens, and I'd just be walking around wondering who to talk to.
Mine
Trying
only
to
has,
play a game.
mine only has 2, just my grandson and my son. My son lives there now.
Yeah, Emily's turning 20 this June. 20-year-old daughter and a
Fast.
8-month-old daughter.
They grew up too damn fast. Like my grandson, he's gonna be turning 19. Doesn't seem like he should be that old.
Blink of an eye. Seems like, looking back. "13 people watching currently. That is awesome. That breaks the previous record from just a little bit ago of 12. Breaks tonight's record of 12. Jake, you left off getting drunk and stoned. Oh, hanging out at my daughter's or something? I don't think they do that. They vape and then they play video games, and that's about it. I'd kind of be surprised. Her mother is kind of a bit of a meth head, among other things, so I think my daughter's like against any kind of substances. But I could be wrong.
Yeah. That usually helps when they have an example like that.
Yeah.
At the frat house.
Yeah, she's had to grow up around a humdinger of a mother. Humdinger. A ding hummer. A little bit different. I could do a shout out to members. That'd be really exciting. So I'm enthused about everything. I shouldn't even do that because it'd be like, yeah, thanks for being a member. And here's the members. This is Eeyore's stream. Thanks for noticing me. I don't even remember how to even look at my memberships right now. So sorry. We have a few of them.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I can look it up on my phone because I'm not using it on the camera tonight. I could share a little channel stats too. Why not?
Sure.
Yeah.
Got to be way ahead of me because I don't put out any effort.
I haven't been of lately either. It's like just at least I get the weekly stream in. And then it's somewhat easy once you got things set up. So
Yeah.
Jake is giving out ding hummers now, according to Jeff.
It's got to be a Wisconsin thing.
Well, he's my manager, so I guess I have to do it. We have 735 subscribers. And our watch hours kind of shrunk back a little bit because, it's got to be within a year. So in the last 365 days, we shrunk down to 2,810 valid public watch hours.
Shit. There's that Lightcap guy. What's up, Branton?
Branton, why are you late? What did I say about being late? Absolutely nothing.
You could drop the link again so he can make up for it. It could be entertaining. Maybe.
Link in the chat.
He's playing Salon with Willow. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
He's getting his beard braided.
And turning it pink.
Pink beard, they'll call him.
He's getting his toes painted. They were already painted. You just didn't want to tell us.
Yeah. You paint your own toes. We know this.
We know better.
Why can't I see? Oh, 27 members. Yep, yep, yep. Why won't it even let me, look at the list of members? Because I don't know where to even look at that. I can do it on my computer, but trying to do it with my phone just throws me off. Pepling Creek Aquatics, Foxy's Fishes, Autarky Homestead, Whizzle Aquatics, Empire of Dirt Aquatics, Jeff Kane, Master Aquatics, Just Call Me Eduardo. Man, I don't see that guy around much anymore.
I don't either.
I miss him. Lush and Salty Aquariums, Redneck Aquatics, Stan Pittman, Garage Aquatics 2023, Ron, Renee Hedinger, Jody P., Branton Lightcap, Mr. Tundra, Dee Dee's Finden, Rods Aquatics, Jeff Pelham's Aquatics, Gills to Gardens, Joy of Fish Keeping, Craig's Catfish Cave, Scuba Steve-O's Aquatics, Only Oscars, New Local Austin, Lumi, Geek Boy, 3G, Mexicali Fish Keeper, and Flatbed Aquatics is our current list. And I think just about everyone knows who those people are, except for maybe Renee.
Quite a list of
like my cousin.
rascals there.
Yeah. A lot of rascals. I like good rascal. A souped up rascal.
Maybe that's what Jimmy's
all these
3D.
things.
Maybe that's what Jimmy's 3D printing. He's making his own rascal.
He's got it just in case he breaks apart. Branton Lightcap's been a member for 3 months. Pepling Creek Aquatics. He is the original first member of our channel. Dee Dee's been a member for 3 months. All these people are going to have to get their own video. Stan Pittman's been a member for 3 months as well. I could cover them all with one video.
We're just so happy and excited to have so many memberships.
Jesus.
You just don't understand just how weird Katie is. She lets me play the part, but she's insane. A woman is nuts.
That was better than a troll.
It's just, thought I had more new ones on here, but
I'm just happy it showed up.
Oh my.
did that one, and so Katie thought, you should just do Porky Pig, and I can't do a Porky Pig, but this is the best I could do, I think.
Dee Dee, any video you have of me that is classified information? Can't let that out to the public. Shouldn't have said anything. Now there will be a new Dee Dee video in the morning. That's all right. I've been embarrassed a lot.
I don't get embarrassed no more.
Yeah, I don't usually.
Unless I fall down up the stairs.
I haven't done that for a while.
No.
And I damn sure don't do my work because those stairs are metal.
Mm-hmm.
They really hurt.
Yeah, we've got those out in the lumber yard.
Yeah.
They're just, grates, metal grate.
Road rash waiting to happen.
It would just strain me. It would shred me, and I'd get strained right through it. Pureed Jake.
Yep.
Gross. No, Branton, we did not fill the pond yet. It's still been dipping down to like 29, and, it's been getting under 32 and freezing every night, so. Once it stops doing that.
Yeah, I know, Dee Dee. I know what you took. I was doing some hand gestures, and Dee Dee thought that was pretty hilarious.
When was that?
Well, it's been a long time ago. I don't even remember what I was doing, but mine and Dee Dee's Dirty Minds both went the same way. He didn't send me a copy.
I'd like to be able to do that. The videos like hers. I just rely on the old Snapchat filters until Snapchat gets mad at me for putting them on YouTube or something like that. I'm sure. Be like, I don't know.
My son does that all the time, and for some reason he looks like he's Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, he's built anyway, but he stretches it a little, stretches the truth a little.
None of mine look cool. I guess they're all. This is probably the one I look the best in right here.
Thanks for being a member.
Oh,
Until I talk.
the voice is what makes that one. The girl with a deep voice.
She's a bass.
She's a beast.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Man, now we're up to 15. We're
Oh,
on all-time high of viewers. 16 viewers.
bunch of
Can you
desperate
believe
people
it?
in the world. I really wish you'd have went to the swap though.
Yeah. It was so
You could-
close to just going.
You could have seen how crazy that was.
I was gonna very, very close to just leaving and not telling Katie till I was halfway there. Or until she called me wondering where are you? Like,
Yeah.
I'm in Iowa now, but yeah.
I tell everyone it was
Couldn't
like
do that.
the older days when the Black Friday at Walmart and they opened at
Oh,
midnight. Yeah, because we were there like at 11:30. The doors opened at noon, and we were probably 200 people back.
Holy moly.
So if you pick something up on a table, you better decide right away if you're going to buy it or not. Because if you set it down, somebody else is going to grab it and get it.
So that's the thing. I'd get into that and I'd spend way more than I probably would need to or want to. But
I always have
if I could sell stuff there, it would be fun.
Yeah.
I wanted more than anything just to walk around and film the chaos and
Yeah,
stick the camera in people's faces
you could have.
against their will.
I
Who
made
are
a
you and
rule.
What are you doing here?
I made a rule about auctions and swaps and stuff. That whatever cash I have in my pocket, that's it.
Yeah.
Don't pull the credit cards out for nothing anymore. I did that a couple years ago. No more.
Well, I'm sure they have like an ATM on site too, though. So it's just
Yeah, they did, but I didn't
a
do
fish
it.
swap like that. They should put one right in that same big room and put like a dozen neon signs pointing to it really big so everyone can see. ATM, ATM.
Yeah, I was right when you came in the door.
That's great.
I was probably in there 2 hours before I figured out there's a snack bar and there was a bar there where you go over and buy beer and stuff. It's like, what? But it was in the corner and there were like hardly any signs or anything.
Yeah.
It wasn't cheap.
Well, I bet not. Yeah. Event beers are never cheap.
No. I think they were like $4 or something a piece for a can.
Yeah.
ATM was empty after the first hour. I believe that. Probably didn't have any cash left. Brinks would have had to pull up a truck and fill it back up.
They get attacked.
Oh yeah.
We need the money.
But there's a lot of people there that you see online that you never see in person. So, I mean, I got to meet like Boss Aquatics and people like that. I got to meet Tom Edler, the Pleco guy. And after they weren't busy, you could walk back over there and talk to them. So
Yeah.
right at the beginning, they weren't talking to anybody. They were raking in money.
So did it go overtime at all, or is there like a big buzzer that goes off? Time's up. And everyone's like, "Oh,
I don't know. 'Cause
everyone out."
we didn't stay clear till they ran everybody out. So I think everybody was out of cash and tired. And
Yeah.
everybody had a long drive home, but they were all amateurs compared to me.
I was planning on just spending the night before and the night after, and like leaving Monday morning or something. Get up and have a nice breakfast and then drive home. I wouldn't have wanted to drive after that.
It wasn't bad. I drove back to Kansas City. We got to Cheryl's house about 10:30 maybe.
Yeah.
And then my daughter lives like 20 minutes from there. So I went straight in her house, set all the fish on the counter, and flopped on the couch and opened a beer.
I don't drive in the afternoon very well. Long trips, like I'll fall asleep at the wheel. It's not good.
Well,
Morning time's the best for me to drive because then I'm awake, jamming out, listening to music.
if you ride with somebody, that's even better.
Yeah, then it's fine. But
There's a guy I met at work in the last few weeks that he does what me and you talked about. That guy has bred neon tetras.
yeah,
So he's got homebred neon tetras, and I'm trying to drag him, get my hooks in him. He does all our water, remineralizes it. I'm going to go check it out here as soon as I know him a little better. I've only known him about 2 weeks.
yeah. Isn't
But
that the thing?
he
It's
had-
like when we went to get that aquarium, that big 210.
Yeah.
It's like we almost started like walking through his house because he had other big tanks and stuff that were, and I had like muddy shoes on and stuff, but I had to stop myself. I'm like, okay, I don't know this guy. Shouldn't just go start trouncing through his house to look at his fish.
I know this guy. I've talked to him quite a bit in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And then he found out I went to the Quad City, and he's like, I wish I would have known. I was just like, yeah, me too. You could have went. So he may go with us next year.
Yeah, I'd like to get my hands on some good neons. For sure.
Yeah.
Everyone's
sure.
kind of switching to Cardinals because they're easier to get and crap like that right now. But
I don't know how he does that. I'm gonna go find out. He's a nice guy. He's actually an ex-cop. He makes more money doing maintenance with me, like double.
what's so hard about breeding neons? Branton says. Well, as far as I know, a few things. As far as getting them conditioned, plus they, from what I've understand, their daylight cycle and how much light is in the tank plays a big part too in that.
And Greg Sage told me that a lot of those little fish that you breed, like his Odessa barbs and stuff, when they're that super small, just born, he only has like 2 inches of water in the tank because they don't have a swim bladder to get to the top.
Yep.
And as they get older, he slowly increases it. He water changes them like twice a day.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go see how he does it, because he's got some rainbows and some other stuff he's working with too. So then I'll drag him into the YouTube crowd.
I've seen people where they wrap a towel around the damn tank.
Yeah, make it dark. I've seen some of those guys like in Taiwan. They have theirs like in a closet.
Yeah.
They do what they're going to do, and they shut the door on them, and they're in the dark. But I don't know what that matters. I don't know.
I've just seen a lot of techniques like that, and they're usually those more foreign type YouTube videos and stuff.
Yeah.
They get it done, and they're, I don't know. It's been a while since I looked into it, and there's other stuff with them too. There's something about, well, barbs are like that too. They're always better if you condition them ahead of time, where you're keeping the males and females apart, and you're feeding them like crazy, and then slap them together. It's like releasing a bunch of horny inmates on some women,
I think the last time I talked to him was like last Thursday, and it was like, I got to come see that, just because how small are neon tetra eggs?
Justin Boyle is very creative, and you can probably be gone now.
Yeah, I see that.
Branton, you want to kick him out? Or anyone with a wrench?
Yeah, Mexicali, get your
'Cause it's
band.
like, that's cool. I wonder what that spells. I just figured out a way to put...
I mean, he's
more.
10 years old in his mom's basement. Here
Good job, Justin. Way to go.
You got to switch
You're a
screens.
good boy. Would you like an orange soda now? Justin.
Orange soda.
And what's all the further you got? He's the knight that says me. Orange soda for Justin.
Brandon, you're nicer than me. You just deleted the message. I freaking ban him.
Yeah, ban him's ass.
That's what I do when they do that crap. I wasn't on the right screen. I was on the StreamYard screen.
I'm on StreamYard, so I can't see, or I really can't. I don't think I can even.
We'll see if he comes back.
I can delete comments. I can ban users too. Ban user and delete their comments. Boom.
Boom, there you go.
See ya.
Yeah, since it's your channel, you can do everything.
I didn't know I had the ability through StreamYard, which makes sense that you do. But I haven't never had to do it before. Normally I put like subscriber only mode and stuff, but
Yeah.
that's fun. He got his attention.
Yeah, see, Mexicali says raising the fry. It's got to be a paramecium something. I don't know. I'm gonna find out. He was asking me for Daphne, and it was like, dude, that's gonna cost you, because that's gonna cost you me coming to your house.
Linda's in here. Here we go.
Yeah, there you go. You can do it twice.
Got lots of subsidiary accounts. It's probably someone I know.
Branton, is that you?
It's probably the ex-wife.
Ex-wife.
I don't know. I can't even see her doing that. Who show up as next? Who you show up as next? I put a link up in that person can join. Come on screen and show us porn.
I know it's not you, Branton, but I gotta pick on you every chance I get. Just because I love you.
I didn't set it up that way, Jeff. Because sometimes I like it when new people show up. My min mod, I don't know.
It's probably Katie, and she's busy.
I took a few of them off. I don't know. I thought, what do I have for a min mod?
I told Vibes to change mine the other day so that if he's 30 to 40 minutes late, I can just start the stream. But I don't have the go live button. I have everything but that. Wouldn't be the first time he wasn't at his stream, right?
Not showing. Yeah. I don't know. I had a couple before, and I don't know if I took everyone off administration mod to I could figure out why certain things were being changed without me knowing. So
Yeah, you got to do it on YouTube. You got to see it.
yeah, I was, but I'll have to go into studio on
Studio
computer here. I can't see what's going on the screen though right now for the stream, so they pop up again. Let me know. I'll click over. Let's go into the old account here.
I'm no good at that because I never even look at mine. I open up YouTube long enough to upload a video every couple of months, and that's about all I do. Yeah, I don't either, Branton. I've banned a lot of people. Boom.
Where is it at? Under accounts. Family Center. My Google account. Where the hell is it? I can never find this crap. I get there once in a while to look at something and then I can't find it.
I'm gonna have to figure out a way to take a picture of this crayfish, send it to Cheryl so she sees what I got. This dude is like mean mugging, evil eyeing me right now. Like, stick your hand in here, dude. Just try it.
Where's
He's
David?
He's a ram sword eating fool.
Oh, don't ban David. He likes the ram horn snails?
He's eating pellets. He ate all. I threw a big clump of Christmas moss in there, and he ate almost all of them. It was like, you like moss? So I threw some ram's horns in, and he ate half of those, and then I threw like cichlid pellets in there, and he picks those up and takes off with them.
I don't think we can have him here.
Yeah,
In Wisconsin,
I got to
technically.
get him in a better tank where I can shoot some kind of pictures or something of him, because he's pretty cool. Not sure what I'm going to do with him, but he's pretty cool. There was a guy there that had them all too. I don't know if everybody saw that or they disappeared, but he had like the blue ones and crazy stuff.
Got a little fish.
Mr. David.
Maritime
Yeah.
fish keeper.
We got to say David Sr. because he is part of the AARP club.
Have I seen this one before?
That is
Maritime?
Mike's brother.
Okay. I've probably seen him in chat and stuff. I am very, very tired. So
He's
it looks.
the one that He's
Not
the one that has
familiar.
like a 300-gallon cube that I've yet to see yet. You know.
Oh,
No, there's something else I gotta see somewhere. Someday I'll see it. And he's got two YouTubers that live like within an hour of him, but we just didn't have the time.
I was going to say thank you to Jeff Kane. He responded nicely to a post that I put up earlier this week. Earlier this last week. I keep saying this week and it throws me off because it's only Monday. What do you mean? So last week, I put a post up about my friend Phil. He's got his new channel up where he's starting a new business, restoring power sports items like four-wheelers, dirt bikes, side-by-sides, things like that. And
I saw your post.
yeah, he does a good job, and he wanted to start a YouTube channel to follow it as well. And he's got, I think, 4 videos out. It's on the one project. He was donated a quad from one of the dealerships around here, just because it was old but kind of a more. It's not a common one that you see around. Just a smaller. I forgot. It's a Yamaha something. Anyways, they gave it to him just so he could make a video on it and do a good job with it. It turned out pretty good. But him and I were talking. He's like, "Yeah, it's so hard. Everything takes like 2-3 times longer because you're dealing with the camera and moving it around and stuff." I'm like, "Yeah, that's the thing." It's like, well, it's hard for me to put out videos sometimes because it's like, screw it, I just don't have time for that. I gotta get this done. And but he's trying hard to do it, and
Yeah.
I think I was his 18th subscriber, so I think he started it. Got I don't know how long ago he put the videos out. It may be a month ago. But Jeff Kane let me know that he subbed to him, which is cool. I asked people to go in there and at least check it out and see what you think. If you're a gearhead or you like motorsports or anything like that, it's kind of cool to see what he does. And he's a good guy. Just a local guy that lives in town. Known him for a while. What do they call it? Dirted. Man, oh man. I wasn't thinking of doing a plug for him, so trying to remember.
It's on your community, right?
Yeah.
Well, Maritime said those other 2 channels, which I don't know how far they are, but if I can drive all the way to Mike's house, we can go find these guys. Scallywags, Fishbowl, and Uncommon Aquatics. They both have some channels. Uncommon Aquatics has got quite a few subs.
Oh. Thanks, David. Apparently a few copyright bots enjoyed it as well.
When are we going to get to see David playing his banjo that's hanging on the wall?
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah. I mean, even if it's bad, we don't care.
Ooh.
You can't play it. It's just for
Do
looks.
you hear what I hear?
Corey wants to know the channel. What did you call it? The dirt bike guy.
I was trying to bring it up, and my phone's being stupid, or I am, because I can't. I'll find it here. All subscriptions. Dirt Runner's Garage.
There you go.
I will drop a link here. Maybe. Share channel. Copy link. There's the link to it. Dirt Runner's Garage. He's doing things pretty basic. Did a time-lapse one where some of the music kind of cycles through. So there isn't any talking, so if the music gets you can just kind of turn it down. But he's got a more full-length video. It's not time-lapse where it's a longer one, so he's talking through the process of it. First one I watched was like the final video where he brought it back to the power sports place to show the guy that donated it to him how it turned out. But he's planning on getting a new facility because he's working out of his own home shop, and he's more of a builder, like a carpenter kind of guy. But I think he's just getting to the age, and you'll see that he's wearing a back brace and stuff. His back isn't all what it used to be anymore, so I think he's finding a different avenue to go in this part of his life.
Your chat's getting ready to be rated R.
Why?
Why?
What did I miss?
Somebody said you were strumming a different tool.
When? Oh, just now?
Yeah.
So I was scratching my leg while I'm talking.
No, they said you had a NC-17, and then you had the good version. They want to know what you did in the adult version. They said strumming your other tool.
No. See, I don't have a penis anymore. I'm just kidding.
Katie's got it in her purse.
Do ya? I don't know if she wants to even be on camera. She just showed up. You could talk on the microphone. She'll figure it out. They're accusing me of doing naughty things on camera.
And David said he's glad he missed it, but Branton said you'd have loved it, David. That'd be right up your alley.
If you could, someone drop a link to that one, I'd be interested to see what I did, because I don't recall doing that.
Hey, maybe Dee Dee clipped you like she did me.
I love clipping people, and I'll play it back. Hello, Katie.
Hello.
Oh, you got a nice... Where have you been?
Got the concert hall going on.
Because I'm the party. Hi, everybody.
I can get off stage now for a little bit because I have to go perform a quick water change. Here's Katie, everybody. Thanks for letting me bore you for the first hour of the stream, but now it's going to get all better.
I don't know for how long, though.
Katie. Oh, that's like way too much.
Is that in honor of the Pope passing away?
I was just thinking that. Here comes the new Pope.
Not to laugh about it or anything, but you gotta find some humor in Jake sometimes.
But he said you're the one that's insane.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm sure he said a lot.
I don't believe him, but
Well, I sure hope not. Give me
I would-
1 second. River just woke up.
uh-oh.
Jake, River's awake.
Tell him to choke it off.
It's been a rough day and a half.
Yeah.
She's teething. She has issues. And yesterday was a very long day without naps because of family and everything. And
Screwed her all up.
oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
not used to that.
it happens. I gave up on my daughter because she would sleep with me. So I just, every night I picked her up and I'd lean back in the recliner, went to sleep, and she was on my chest. She'd sleep all night. If I put her in her crib,
Me to go in?
instant chaos.
Huh?
That's crazy.
Crying.
She's having a hard time.
Okay.
Sorry, guys.
See ya.
The beautiful Katie, everyone. Very nice. Can't get the camera pointed this way again. All right.
I thought you were going to leave me here all by myself, and bad things happen when that does.
Yeah. I know better.
You know better?
I've
Did you see
seen this with my own eyes.
You saw it that one night, didn't you?
I did. I was there.
It was hilarious, though.
It was.
Vibes didn't think it was very funny the next day when we were talking about him.
No.
You know, he'll get over it. I told him that's what happens when you go to sleep on your own stream, dude.
Yeah.
Things happen.
Things happen at the late night vibe stream.
Yeah. 2 or 3 in the morning, who knows? We have started taking it backstage, so a lot of
Yeah. That helps.
crazy stuff doesn't happen live. Crazy stuff happens backstage, though.
Stuff
we're-
like
Oh. Oh, now they're gonna ban you.
there. That's my little tribute to Justin.
And everybody that came in later is like, "Who the hell's Justin?"
Justin Boyle. He's learning how to spell things. He was very proud of a certain N-word.
Yep.
He just learned how to spell it.
He probably copied it somewhere, though.
Yeah, well, copying is sometimes when you're first learning how to write and read and spell and all that stuff. It's kind of a good way to start. It's by tracing, copying. Jake, you want to see my toes? I saw your toes already, man. You just want me to see them again?
He sends those pictures to everybody, doesn't he? The feet pictures.
Well, I saw him in person. It's here.
Oh, Lord.
We were playing footsie on the live stream, if you remember.
That's the part you guys left out.
Yeah, well, camera wasn't pointed down there, but oh no. Did you really send me an attachment?
Did he? That's awesome.
Yes, and I'm going to share it. How I can. Oh, it's a video too. Let's see here.
Yeah, you might want to pre-screen those.
I did. Share screen. Share window. Let's me to it. Entire screen. I'll just do it that way. So I might show something else. Okay. Do. Add the stage. Oh, look at this infinity right now.
Wow.
Right.
That's one busy screen.
There we go.
Oh, Lord.
Lordy.
There you go, Dee Dee. You can clip that for future evidence.
play.
Oh, it actually, it's a video.
I don't know. Ah! That's the one I sent to him. I'm sorry.
It's the one you sent to him. I'm glad I don't get those messages.
It's a garlic bulb. I'm like, hey Katie, look. I did it to her first, and she's like, you need to take a video of that and send it to Branton. I'm like, go for it. So, yeah, that's a garlic clove.
Oh my god.
Yeah. See, I can spam my own. So everyone got to see that and Brandon's hairy feet, colorful hairy feet. Very nice, Brandon. Very
Those were
nice,
the
Brandon.
Those were the large version, according to Jorge. Your big, those were your big balls. Oh, that's bad.
It was garlic, David. Rewatch it. Yeah, Katie came out of the bathroom and I was
Did he?
was doing that, and she's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, I
Hello,
get that.
vibes.
I get that every now and then, but she just rolls her eyes and says, "You're stupid." And just like you've known that for 30 years, you just now saying it.
And yeah, dingleberries. That's what they were. Garlicky.
Garlicky. As long as that's not the natural smell, you'll be all right.
It's not for everyone.
It's a
It
special
keeps
smell.
the vampires away.
There you go. Got a lot of them in Wisconsin, don't you?
Say something else. I can't go that far.
Got vampires and trolls and all kinds of stuff going on up there.
You got to protect yourself. And garlic is the way. Yeah, I suppose, it's going to be that time of year for us to get our pond going. We got to get the greenhouse repaired yet. Just waiting on the weather to not be crap.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
waiting
wanna
on
wait
me
that
to.
much longer.
I'm waiting on me to get motivated because I got to go weed around my little pond.
That's part of it too. I'm always like come out of the winter time just feeling out of shape, lazy. Like I get the ideas to do it, and as soon as I start walking around, I'm like, ugh,
Yeah.
I'm just not used to.
Well, I got to get that done so I can get tubs set up, but they're not going to go out for another 3 or 4 weeks at least. It's too cold at night for that still. It's down in the 50s.
If we got the greenhouse going, it would stay slightly warmer in there, so we could do some tubbing. But our plans are to do more aquatic plants in the greenhouse this year, more so than the terrestrial gardening vegetable plants. I mean, we always grow way more than we get to eat, and Oh, Jeff,
Jeff, you better clip that and send it to me
I had
already.
to rewind. So I think I got clipping disabled on my channel. So,
Or Dee Dee better have sent it to me.
but there's always take your phone and record it, take a video of the screen. Yeah, we want to do more aquatic type stuff in the greenhouse this year. At least that was the plan before it came tumbling down, but that's going to remain the plan because we're not going to let it stop us. At least that part. I might end up being a hindrance myself if I don't stop procrastinating on all this stuff. Get it done. A little at a time, and it should be fun. I'm excited for this year.
Yeah. An aquarium plant's so good if you want to go that route.
Kind of wanted to start that way and build up a little more
And a lot easier
confidence in shipping stuff, and
a lot easier to ship plants too.
we're way better at growing plants than raising fish. Trying to get that hand in hand. I don't want to come into it thinking, oh, I'm going to breed a bunch of fish and sell them and people are going to be happy with it. You know, it's like we're just not that experienced yet, but we have a lot more experience in growing plants and gardening and getting into aquatic plants. This is like a different step altogether, but we still have that background and knack with plants, so let's go with that. We'll say had some success in doing some aquaponic type stuff and hydroponic, so I'm going to combine all of this stuff together to have a lush jungle of plants.
Yeah. Why
and
not?
Probably give some away and sell some. Just keep growing.
I think Dee Dee missed your garlic balls.
That's too bad. That's why you always want to be paying attention to the stream, even if it's the first hour is boring as hell. Eventually, something will break free. I want you break free. Something broke free.
Yeah. Yeah. Just got to see it to believe it, Dee Dee.
Jesse. Did you like it? Good.
I think Jeff might have clipped that, so we all might have a copy of that.
That's fine. I could send it to whoever. It's on my phone. A simple prank with a clove of garlic.
That's pretty funny. Pretty funny.
If you
What's up,
play it
mate?
quick enough like that and just flash it on the screen and then take it away, nobody has long enough to realize what the hell they just saw, but they think they know what they saw.
True.
Say, that's the most gray, shriveled up looking that I've ever seen.
Oh. I thought you were going to say, Katie saw you and she said, how'd you get those back?
It's as if Yoda was albino. That's what they'd look like.
Oh, man.
Cold air feels nice. All right.
Your hemorrhoid broke free. Lord.
Wouldn't that be nice? But no, it just keeps holding on.
We left stuff out there in a hurry to get inside, so if you can please bring it in when you come in, I would appreciate it.
I heard the boss talking.
Okay, I'll try to figure out what it is you're talking about and take care of it. Ooh, it
Thank
like
you. It's either by my computer or on the counter in the garage.
10-4. By the way, I'm using a Biofang BF888S.
Mm-hmm.
Totally not sponsored by them. It's very, very cheap radio, but
Yep.
you know, nothing fancy like Jorge gets to use at work. I'm sure he's got state-of-the-art P25.
He's got Motorola. You know he's got Motorola.
I got Motorola's too.
Has a base station and everything.
What's this one? The RMU 2040. I like it when like the radio waves like interfere with the electronics in here, and you hear tick 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 tick. It's exciting. How long am I going to leave that comment on the screen for everyone to see?
I don't know.
There, let's get that off of there. Motorola Impress APX 4000.
I don't even know what we use at work because they change them about every 3 or 4 years. And they buy like 500 of them.
Got other Motorola's. The cute little CLS 1110s.
Jesus. Ask them about a cornhole tree.
Cornhole?
Yeah, you gotta look up because David said he wanted a dingleberry bush. It was an interesting conversation at the garden center. So Sonny G says that.
Well,
Now Walmart gave
are the
everybody.
voices gone?
Yeah, Walmart gave everybody cell phones. My wife has a Walmart cell phone. So that
Probably
all
because they were using like MERS channels and everyone knew it, so they'd sit out in the parking lot and tell people to clean
No,
up
they-
stuff in aisle 4. And
well, they were telling everybody that managers were going to use personal cell phones to text people on their personal cell phones, and everybody's like, "No, you're not. You're not using my personal phone." So they handed out like phones to a whole bunch of people. I did that at a place I worked. I told them, "You're not putting no company email or nothing on my phone. That's my phone." And about a week later, the boss called me in his office, and he's like, "Well, here, now you got 2 to carry." It's like, crap. Crap.
yeah,
Now I got 2 to carry.
I use mine a little bit, but not a whole lot for work. I'll take pictures. Certain things I've like return items. Some companies want pictures before they'll accept a return, and so I just try not to mix up things. Like, for instance, Branton's feet. I don't want to like accidentally send that to them. So you got to be careful.
Yeah.
Usually I just email it to my work email account and then use my work computer to take care of that stuff.
Yeah. That's what I do. Then I go delete it off my phone or my Google Drive or whatever, saying, "You're almost full." It's like, yeah, I got 500 pictures from work. What the hell do I want those for?
Nextels those were the ones that worked like walkie-talkies, weren't they?
Yeah.
Thought those were kind of cool. I saw them on a few work sites years ago.
Yeah, you don't see them anymore.
Well, a lot of them now you can use that Zello app
Yeah.
on any cell phone and kind of do the same exact thing. It's just kind of neat. We did at O'Reilly. I had all of our drivers had Android-based handhelds they have to take with them on delivery and show. It tracked them on a map, and you could see what was going on, and it tell you when they dropped off and where they're going next and stuff. So I could organize my deliveries and stuff for my customers, and it had the Zello app on there to talk as like walkie-talkie, and it worked really well. Except if you only had one driver out or something and had everyone's, because they'd leave them there on a charger.
Mm-hmm.
And some days you'd have maybe only one driver, but everyone's phones were there. So you'd talk on there and you'd hear like 5 echoes of what you just said. And it just really screws with you trying to talk.
Because they were all on, yeah.
Yeah. And they were like always on. They didn't like shutting them down Afraid that they wouldn't turn back on again. Motorola. I've got business band radios, GMRS, FRS, and ham radios. Because I'm a radio dork. Well, an hour and a half, not bad.
Not bad.
I probably should get going and feed my fish and let people like find something better to do. We're at 21 viewers though. I cannot believe that.
And you still got to do whatever Katie told you to do.
Oh, she said she left stuff out here and just said stuff. I'm like, well, what stuff? I don't see anything, but I'll find it, I guess. I don't know. I'll ask her to elaborate before I go in there. Look, all these comments. I'm missing all sorts of comments.
Yeah.
It's just mostly people talking to each other, which is good. Talk amongst yourselves. All right. I'm hoping next Monday I'll have something a little more exciting to talk about. But you know what? This was great. I'm glad you came up, Curtis.
Yeah, I hadn't talked to you for a while, so.
Well, just there's someone to bounce words off of, and I was contemplating just hitting the button, just shut it off. Because I wasn't feeling it. But the show must go on.
It was fun. We got to see garlic and everything.
Garlic. Yeah, so whatever stream you might go to after this, I don't have a link to send you there, but in the style of other YouTubers such as Foxy and Vibes, let's do a hashtag garlic. Then you go into the next stream.
There you go.
And other people that happen to be there that were also here are going to know, hey, I know where that's from. You're one of the cool guys. Hashtag garlic.
Yep.
And if we had giveaways, I'd probably use that too, but I don't do giveaways. I only take. Just kidding. One of these days, maybe I'll do one. It'll be the biggest surprise ever. Just think of that. All right. I tend to ramble on when I'm trying to do other stuff to get things lined up, but do you like being put on the spot at the last part of the stream, Curtis, and just, by being asked, have any closing words?
Like I say in Vibes every week, love your friends and family. Keep them close to you. You've only got a few of them.
It's true. I advise the same thing, and I'd like to add that if you get sleep, cherish your sleep. For me. Do it for me.
I should send you a text in the morning and say, I slept 7 hours. I was thinking of you, my brother.
I think of you in my sleep as well. Okay.
All right.
On that note, see you guys on the flip side.
Katie and Jake got a case of the Mondays, stumbling through like it's one of those days. Alarm clock screaming while coffee is cold. Dreams of the weekend slowly unfold. Thank you for watching this wild little show. Crazy routines, we just go with the flow. Fish in the tank and plants on the ledge. Friends through it all, we push to the edge. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we seek. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. next week. HHD playing beats on the side. Katie's in charge while Jake rides the tide. Works like a puzzle scattered on the floor. Soon it'll click and we'll walk through the door. From sunrise to sunset, we're all on the grind. Hold on to moments that lighten the mind. Fish in the plants, they're part of our gang. Sunshine and love through every bang. Case of the Mondays, but love gets us through. Fumbling mess, but we still got the crew. Laugh through the chaos, we know what we see. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week. Tune in, tune out, see you all next week.